Buongiorno tutti, I'm Jason Simmons, the Cockney Cook, and today we're living la bella vita, and I'm going to show you how to cook the most fantastic Italian roast Sunday dinner. It's different, it's got a twist, and you better keep watching. Right guys, we're going to be cooking a slow cooked shoulder of lamb. That is about 1.75 kilos and it is bone in. Can you see it? Alright, so we get ourselves a piece of garlic, okay, and we peel it. And we're going to use 2 bits of garlic for this stage. If we don't use all of it, we're going to use some of the garlic in our marinade. Now, some of it depends on your piece of lamb as to how much garlic. I would say roughly 2 cloves, okay? We lay it down and we cut it into slivers. Can you see each slivers like through the middle? So I've now got myself a little pile of garlic. I'm going to take myself a nice rosemary sprig, all right? And I'm going to cut it. Now that's very woody, that bit at the end, so I'm just going to pull the leaves off. I'm not actually going to use that woody bit, and I'm going to save those for my marinade later. Right, now at this stage what I want you to do is get your knife, okay, and you just push it in, alright, pull it out. You've made a little slit, okay. You get yourself a piece of garlic, you pop it in, you get yourself a piece of rosemary, okay, you pop it in the same hole, and you push it down until all you can see is a little bit of rosemary sticking up. All right, now I'm going to do that all over. Okay guys, that's it. As you can see, I've plugged it all with rosemary and garlic. Stage 1 of the process. Now what we're going to do, I'm just going to put this to one side. Lovely. I'm just going to bring this bad boy in. All right, my little food mixer. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to make a little marinade to go over the top. Now, this is an anchovy fillet. Okay, they're the dried anchovies. And anchovy and lamb are best mates. And you might turn around and think I'm some sort of lunatic. But let me assure you, you won't even know that they're in there. Right, I had a few little bits of rosemary and a little bit of sliver of garlic left, so don't waste anything. Throw it in. Okay, here's my other little garlic clove going in. Okay, so in there we've used up all our extra bits, but basically we've got 2 anchovy fillets and 1 garlic, and we're going to use a teaspoon of, that is dried oregano, or if you're watching in America, oregano. We're going to get, I've got half a lemon, just use the zest, and lovely. So we have the lemon zest going in there. Perfect. Okay, and the juice. Excellent. Brilliant. Right, so we've got lemon zest, lemon juice, that's half a lemon. All right, we've got 1, 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And we're going to make ourselves, blitz it up, little paste to go over the top. I'm going to bring my lamb onto my foil. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of salt over the top. Not too much because the anchovy is quite salty. Plenty of black pepper. Don't mess about. Right. just bring the sides up like that. Okay. Now the only way to do this and do it properly is to use your fingers. Okay, so pour it directly on the top. Lovely. Try and get as much out as you possibly can. All right, and then massage it like you love it, like you love it. All right, let's give it a nice whiz underneath. Right, and that is stage one. So put it on a plate. It's wrapped in tin foil. We're going to leave that overnight. It's the next day. My lamb has been marinating overnight in the fridge, and as you can see, I've got an ensemble, little ensemble of veggies, and I've got a nice dish. Okay, now what you put in this as far as quantities and variation of vegetables is entirely up to you. Use what you've got in the fridge, but I'm using some tomatoes that are going a little bit on the squishy side, which is perfect for this. Okay, I've got 2 onions, I've got a couple of yellow tommies that actually come off of a tomato plant in the garden. I've got some mushrooms, and I've got a red pepper and a yellow pepper, and I've got 3 cloves of garlic. So basically what we're going to do, we're going to chop up our veggies. Aubergine. We're going to chop them all up, and it's going to make a kind of ratatouille at the bottom, and we're going to set our lamb on the top. So I've cut all my veggies up. As you can see, that's quite a hefty pile of veggies, but they're going to cook down. Perfect. Okay. Next thing, thinly slice your garlic. Okay, let's give it a rough chop. Don't want great big bits of garlic, but we want to know it's there because this is a dish that requires plenty of garlic. Okay, so next thing, lovely. Put your garlic on top. That is perfect. If you don't like garlic, don't worry, leave it out. But I particularly like a nice bit of garlic in this. All right. Next thing, good pinch of salt and a good pinch of pepper. Okay. Do it at this stage. Lovely. Right, let's bring this over in front of me. Now, next thing, olive oil. We're going to put 1, 2, 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Okay. A glass of white wine. Depending on your dish, I'm just having a look. Yeah, no, glass is fine for this. Glass of white wine. Perfect. And I'm going to say use a stock pot or a stock cube if you've got one. Chicken, lamb, beef, veggie, doesn't really matter, whatever you've got. Okay, and that is all flavour. This is going to taste off the scale. Right, lovely. Now don't worry too much because that is all going to cook down and all become best mates, because we're going to take our time, because to live la bella vita, you got time to live it. Right, let's have a little look back at our Larry. There it is. Beautiful. And what we're going to do, we're going to pop our lamb on top. Perfect size. There we go. And then we're going to reuse our tin foil and we're going to cover it. Okay. We're going to cook that down for 5 hours covered. Okay. I'm going to see you in 5. We've uncovered it, as you can see. Look at that fantastic juice that the veggies are sitting in. They're going to taste absolutely amazeballs. And obviously the veggies have shrunk down, like I said they would. But what has happened is, because we've got a lot of liquid in there, it's almost kind of steamed the lamb, and there's no colour. This lamb looks like it's been locked in a dark room for 6 months, and it needs to get out on a beach and get a bit of colour. So what we're going to do, we've uncovered it, we're going to pop it back for 1 I'm into fingers today, I don't know why. 1 hour, okay? And to go with our lamb, we've made some fantastic sage and garlic potatoes. If you watch now, I'm going to show you how I made them. Right. Do not tell me that does not look the nuts, because you know it does. That is redonkulously tender. Right. But I want to rest it for a little bit. I'm going to wrap it in tin foil. Okay. Lovely. This little stir about. I'm going to put this back and I'm going to let this liquid reduce a bit, and then I'm going to make a gravy for the liquid. Look how good those veggies look. Wow, look at those. So what we're going to do, instead of plating up individually, we're going to put this on a nice platter and let everybody help themselves. So, let's have a quick look. We've rested our lamb. Look at that, it looks fantastic. I'm going to carve the lamb. It's literally falling apart on me. And even though we've rested it half an hour, you can see it's still boiling hot. Right, so we'll come back when we've carved the lamb. Lovely twist on our roast potatoes. So we've done them with sage, we've done them with garlic. But now what we're going to do, just to finish them off, okay, we're going to toss Parmesan over the top. Okay. Let's give that a little stir about. Beautiful. And then, this is truffle oil. You can buy it in any supermarket. This is a spray one. Sometimes they just come in a normal bottle. So truffle and Parmesan herb roasted potatoes. Pop those in. Beautiful. So, we come back up to me. We've got slow cooked Italian lamb. We've got a kind of oven baked ratatouille, and we've got sage, garlic, Parmesan, and oh my God, I'm freaking out just at the bottom of it. Truffle potatoes. Wow. You know when you get to that point where the food is so amazing and tastes so fantastic, you've eaten too much and can hardly talk. I can just about do the end of this video, but what I will say is you've got to try it, because that is another level. La Bella Vita, Sunday afternoon, Italian Sunday roast dinner. Give it a go. If you've enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe and hit the notifications, a little bell. Hit the notification button and it'll tell you when the next videos are on. My name's Jason Simmons, I'm the Cockney Cook, and I can just say it's been a pleasure cooking for you, and thank you for watching. Salute.